Hello, everybody. It is Andy Productions back with another live stream, and I'm just going to be waiting here. And also, I've been up all night working on a certain custom. Ever heard of the 2000s? What was the first movie of Thomas ever? That's right. We've been making those two. The Magical and the Scrap Demon. Oh, Lady and Diesel 10. Lady's still in custom works because I'm using, like, what was that? Uh, Jaguar Percy for her. And I want to get the rubbing alcohol. But I didn't do it last night because I just fell asleep. Ugh! But I did finish Diesel 10. And I'm currently reworking Thomas. I don't care if you see me, but here's Diesel 10. Well, there you go. Diesel 10. And yes, Diesel 10 does run. For whoever's gonna rewatch this. Diesel 10 does run. It does. I'm going to do Diesel after I do Thomas and Natasha. And Old Shape Henry, because why not? I know you guys want to see Henry. Henry's a classic. Old Shape Henry. Anyways, I've been sitting here just waiting for Thomas to dry, even though he dried like almost a whole half hour ago. So let me work on him. Meanwhile, if you're the one person in the chat, hello, I'm just gonna sit here. If you want to join, be free to, but not if it's you, the red clanker, get out of my stream. Not you, viewer, the red clanker. Apparently. Better. Ooh. Let's separate into the circle. Let's erase.
You guys asked for it, a full video that this format works out. Landscape, enjoy it. Now, it's also the spooky season. It's October 2nd as I'm filming this. It is the best season. Fight me on that. And I thought today we could start off with something simple with showing off my Trackmaster rolling stock collection, specifically my sort of Trackmaster 2 to the 2025 stuff. Some of it's completely stock and the rest of it is custom or customized in a certain way. So I figured we could start simple with the ones I actually just got the other day. The Trackmaster 2025 Troublesome Trucks that come with the classic Thomas, and basically I think these are really, really good, but not as good as I'd say the one from like 2020 or like 2021, because these do not wobble. And if you observe the All Engines Go version of these trucks, it wobbles because they have offset wheels, and these used to have offset wheels, except for some reason now they don't, except they have been replaced with the new axle box chassis design that's also carried over to the tender engines, and the new wheel design. That's not to distract from the fact that these are bad. The fact they don't wobble is a bit disappointing, but they certainly make up for it in terms of the painted detail that's there. Plus, you can never have too many troublesome trucks. Next up was something kind of associated with those two, and I literally just said this one. The reason the face is differently painted is because this one was you can kind of see in there the orange. It was from a Circle Trackmaster push along set, and it had a Thomas push along. This truck that did wobble at some point. A few hills and then a barn-looking tunnel. It was like red. I immediately grabbed the set just for this, especially because it was on special when I bought it. And obviously I've swapped it out with the new base, new wheels, and tried to fix it up. Which the thing I'm going to do is not get rid of the rust detail on this, but I am going to paint these frames black because that is how they normally are painted. And I may give this thing one more repaint on the face just to have it match up somewhat with this. And also, I forget from what, but an All Engines Go crate load, so I can pop that in there. Those three are looking snazzy together. Another one would be the tankers, or the tanker, that came with the 2025 James 3-pack. Now, the first one I have already sprayed black, and you may or may not be able to see on camera. I don't think it picks it up, but I took the body and then specifically sprayed upwards to have a bit of a speckled thing. You may or may not see it in the light. Bit of a mixture of brown and grey, but that's that one. And the second James that I got for my Edward custom, I took that tanker and I made it yellow to sort of represent a Sodor fuel tanker. In fact, you can kind of see on one side I tried to write Sodor, but then I realized it was crudely done. So this is a very weathered yellow tanker, which I took by watering down black paint and then splotching it in certain areas and then just either smearing it with my thumb or letting it sit there for a little bit, maybe about a minute, and then sort of like brush it around. That's why it looks a lot more like drippy in water, especially around the tank area. I made sure to do a lot more around the bottom. You see a bit more of a splotchy area here. I would have kept one of these like white for like a Tinmouth milk tanker, but I'm pretty sure everyone is going to already be doing that. So yeah, and also I kind of like the fact that I maybe didn't do any text on here. I'd love to have text on either these or like some other future customs, but it makes it seem a lot more like I can do what I want with these. Like they don't strictly have to be a fuel tanker or an oil or tar tanker. They could just be something else. And another one here, another sort of truck, but this one is not alive like those ones. This is not obviously one of the 2025 molds. It's from like I think an All Engines Go one. But what I do like about it is the reason I have so much of these spare ones here are because for my tender engines, I don't keep this truck chassis on them. I replace it with the slightly older version where it's a lot more like solid looking and blocky. I think that reflects the tender axle boxes a lot more better. So that would then leave, I think I've got this and then another one down to my left. So I've got quite a lot of spare, a lot of these for basically turning some of these trucks to match some of these. Except at the time I only had these geared wheels. Now that we have these new wheel designs back, I really
stretching.
maybe not hate, but like I don't like these ones, especially because I use these on the Trackmaster 1 sort of tank track. And to make this one a little bit more unique from the others is instead of using the normal tarp load, you can see I've already spray painted it. Instead of using that, no, I can't fit. But instead of using one of these, I decided to make a lot more of a flatter looking one. I just took some, mixed up some paint on that. Or obviously it's cardboard glued on some of the things. Some cardboard frames I stuck in there, so there's like a skinny bit of cardboard every couple of bits here. And then if I like really push into that, that's not going to get dented at all. So yeah, just the sort of tarp looking sort of truck. And another one, which this one's a bit of an oldie. I think this is literally from like 2015. One of the flatbeds from my old Trackmaster Samson that I got, the one that when he came with the big 3-pack with the dinosaurs on.
All right. Ooh, that's a good one. All right. He's back. Back again. Guess who is back? Go tell a friend. Who is the fastest? Fewest one.
I believe, yeah, this is the maroon, not maroon, the red one. I don't know. I have no clue where the other one was. I think it was blue or dark blue. Someone can tell me what Trackmaster pack came with the dark blue one. Maybe it was the Lost Treasure one, but you can kind of see a bit of face there. This was part of my sort of AU sort of looking flatbeds, although it obviously blends in pretty good with this. But besides the face, actually crucial here. Nope, I put fluid on here and on the base parts so it can hold something without it sliding around. I'll try and get like something for reference. Maybe not the back feel, but basically just some sort of other short base to be try. Eh, no, maybe. Yeah, we'll leave it still.
Timothy.
So it doesn't slide around. Even if, well, that just didn't really work out, did it? Yeah, just maybe slightly secure the Lloyd a bit more better. There we go. And another one is one that is entirely my own design. This box fan you may have seen pop up in the trains, specifically at the back in my YouTube shorts. This is I think, if I can tell, oh yes, this was the truck that came with the Thomas 2-pack, so my first 2025 one I got. And then as I got more and more of these, I figured there's a new sort of like utility van mold, which we'll get to in a second, but there is no short version, so I can entirely chalk this up to my own design, fully cardboard, actually no, mixture of sort of cardboard and paddle pop stick wooden frames on the inside. So this thing is not denting at all. It's not really specifically based on one design. It's sort of just a nondescript boxcar. Tried to give it a bit of detail with like some metal wire for what I think what is it? Those water? No, like a water drain, like where the water sweeps off the roof. I don't know exactly what they call them here, but yeah, didn't have to swap out anything. Well, I guess I did have the wheels. I gave the wheels to some other ones that kind of warranted them. But yeah, the new base, the stupid geared wheels.
Nice one.
That's
Yeah,
we can stick them on there.
Another
Another one was the brake van that came with the Percy Classic 3-pack with the mail van, which that one will be next. But you can kind of already see I've maybe painted it. I'm not exactly done with the base. I still got to maybe do a bit more coats there, and the roof is not attached, but you can kind of see them there. I filled in the gaps on the back wall because for some reason it just looks like a freaking like jail cell bars there. So I obviously wanted to maybe just give it more of a solid look. So there. For this item, I actually don't know exactly why it folds over this much. Like maybe it was trying to copy the utility van since that's what it was in the pack. But I'm hoping to make maybe a Toad the Brake van to go along with an Oliver custom that I'm making. This isn't Oliver, but this is my upcoming Ryan custom, Tommy Thomas Smokebox there. But yeah, I tried to paint it like the LMS 20-ton. There's a lot of 20 tons from the different railways, but I think this is an LMS 20-ton brake van. And the lamp is chopped off from the Percy that I used to make my Stanley. There's his disembodied boiler off to the side there. So, bit of extra detail. Still got to fix it up just a little bit more. Still, like I said, a couple of these will have geared wheels because I gave the geared wheels to some that actually need to need or warrant the gear wheels more than others. And from the same pack, we have the mail van. Now, this one I haven't done anything to, but I am planning to get a second one to basically go along with my Henry custom. I want to give Henry his own rolling stock, so I want to get a second one of these and then spray it brown, or like maybe remove the decals if I can so they don't show through. But remove the decals, spray it brown, maybe a bit more different color, like maybe a white roof or a black roof of some kind, but make that a flying kipper van for Henry. And then I may or may not do something with the other brake van. To be honest, that kind of thing is going to Nia because I'm really only getting Nia for the elephant to go along with the Henry, so like a Henry and the elephant. The brake van because, ooh, with these flaws aside, it's nice to have brake vans again. And I may or may not change up the livery for Nia. Actually, I am. I put a poll, then everyone voted it. So thanks for that. This is what got me back when they revealed these. What warranted me to make this because I know that there's like a new mail van, but there's no short box van or like one that's done right.
Because
like
we reach for the stuff.
Came with Thomas back then. I had a bunch of those. I hated using them, but yeah. Well, I guess the only thing really is like since this is basically I can actually show you like it as a normal. I don't really like why the wheels are bronze on there. Well, neither are these were also bronze, so like I gave them really the only black wheels I had here. I might swap these out with like grey ones if I ever get like maybe a second troublesome truck. No, sorry, classic Thomas to get these troublesome trucks because you can never have more. You can never have enough of these. But I also don't know why they didn't print the mail logo on the other side, which that was kind of odd of them to not do. But hey, it makes my job easier for making a kipper van. All I gotta do is just get some dead old and like maybe rub it off like that. So
I don't have that much.
Here is also the other two ones that I have actually done one thing to. The Annie and Clarabelle from the Talking Thomas. And I'm not so sure. It's kind of a trend now that like the new version of Annie and Clarabelle for each range has to come in either the 3-pack, or I guess that was only the 2020 one, or the talking ones, because I know that the All Engines Go Annie and Clarabelle only came with the talking one. So basically, yeah, it was just kind of weird how they did that there. But got to me now. I got rid of those stupid geared wheels, and this is probably what I mean by taking geared wheels, or not that one, but taking the geared wheels off and then giving these ones to rolling stock that actually matters more at having the non-geared wheels. But yeah, I might actually paint the seats in there. It's just a shame that like the inside is actually out of scale with everything else. And I also may or may not, because it'll take a bit of color matching, but I might give Clarabelle her guards compartment right there. So there are the Annie and Clarabelle, and the other one and last one for today is Elsie. Now this one was planned. This was made long before the 2025 range was introduced, but since actually ironically this was made with that green van. Initially, this is the one that came with Percy in like 2019 or something, like the orange mail van that like no one likes. But initially I made an Elsie out of the green van that came with Trackmaster 2 Toby when it came out. That custom's long gone, and quite frankly, I'm actually kind of glad because this looks way better than it did. So yeah, obviously a lot of card had to be used to make a lot of this. These they're like these little handrails or like rods. They're on like, I think they're also on like a bunch of like Railway Series and in Clarabelle Trains models as well, but not exactly know what they are. But steps, new doors, new hinges, NW. You can tell this was my AU sort of one where I kind of cringily put NW on everything, not to discredit anyone who does do that, but yeah.
What'd you say, boy?
Sorry,
What'd you say?
face that semi matches the coaches. I tried to make this.
My name's Ryan.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at my Railway Custom Bear. And just like my other wooden railway customs, this was a commission from Flying Skull Films. So let's get into it. He's made out of the 1997 D199. I started by pulling the bogies off and cutting out the shape. I put him in a vice and used the axle cut. I'd say these are pretty vital for wooden railway custom makers. The caps were first constructed with balsa and super glue, and I used a lot of cleaner putty to make them smooth. You can see me use this putty in my duck tutorial and Timothy tutorial. The buffer beams are pieces of balsa wood cut and served and knife. When I was happy with the construction, it was time to move on to paint task. He's painted an apple barrel Christmas green. For all the stripes and edges of the color, I used Mia masking tape, and when all the staging was done, I sprayed him in 2 coats of semi-gloss clear coat. I should also mention that I based this custom off from this ordered Caterpillar bear, so thanks a bunch to him. Well, there he is, guys. My wooden railway custom bear. Leave a like and subscribe for more comments from Friends Customs. I'd love to hear your thoughts and questions down in the comments. I also have a Discord server with over 170 members, and it'll be great to see you there. Alright everyone, see you in the next video.
Hey. 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 It's just wooden railway.
I'm Stephanie, actor and Walmart Plus member. I'm your body double. I have Prime. Ow! I told you. With Walmart Plus, I get free same-day delivery on all kinds of stuff. Wait, what?
So, here is a update on my Gordon. So,
Hey, you.
in hindsight, I probably should have made a video, actually reviewing the thing before I did anything to it, but, well, it's too late for that now. The first obvious thing is the fact that I cut off this absolutely abysmal excuse of a running board. I mean, like, just look at that. Way, way better. What is? There you go.
Damn. Done. I'm alright. I only feel pain. No worries. It'll go. I don't like jelly. Yes, I mean YouTube. No, I don't mean. Yes, I mean. No, I don't. Yes, you mean. Excuse me. Telling some of my Discord lads. Do 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 do. Hold on. "35 minutes." I know they've been. I don't know what doing again. That's cringe. Beep beep. Welcome to Custom Markings with Andy. Alright, there it goes. Sorry. When I'm in my room on my Android, my internet just cuts out. Alright, it should be working now, hopefully. Bugmas? This dude left. Oh no. I don't know. Oh,
So,
oh, okay. It's loading. It's loading. Oh, it works. 98462. Oh. Ooh. Surprisingly, we have a certain PAL with 98462. I have Krogan.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I want to see. Oh. I want to see if I could download Hybrid Gordon now. I have Hybrid. Okay, so here's the thing. I have Hybrid Thomas, Hybrid James, and Hybrid Henry. I have Percy and Edward, but I didn't put them in yet. See this? Gordon's gonna pop up like the saying I showed you. See, Gordon doesn't work. Watch, it's about to say it. Imagine I just get proved wrong and Gordon started working. I'll be so mad if it does. Alright. Gordon, it's taking a long time to load, so that means
Yeah, like I this is just wait.
I'm working on customs. I have Old Safe Henry. I'll talk about customs, not trains. I wanna Atlantic Henry for like trains, but I don't wanna put too much pressure on people.
Oh yeah, also I've been on a roll with like the charges and models I've been exporting to trains.
Nice. Okay, here's the thing. I never knew, like, what was that? Kind Master would ever work on PC or laptop. I never knew.
Well, actually to tell you the truth, in a laser premise for just up
Cause I don't know. Cause I don't know how you do that. Even though you say all your stuff is from laptop or PC. Gordon's just stalling. Gordon's still loading. I made
actually is I do the recording on trains, for example, right?
yeah.
I send it to myself on Discord. No, I do not have an alt account. Like I just use like a
I know.
chat that like it's left in it. Or should I call it the archives or recent? And then while it's small enough to be sent for Discord, I just do that. But if it's pause, what I do is I go on my Google Drive account and like, for example, if I have like many scenes, then I make a folder for all the recordings and
Oh. Yay, Gordon works! Yes! Yes!
it's like a short video, like the video where James bubbles up to a good strike leaks. Then
Yeah.
I just simply upload the file there.
Gordon works. I'm courting Gordon. Okay, Gordon is officially in the game. I wonder if it would work. Because sometimes models can be like pain in the ass.
Like on that opening shot, what? That sounds like something from AI, bro. I'm not even capping.
Gordon Tender Bake. Gordon Tender LNER. Please, Gordon. Yes! 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 We have Big G. Gordon BR Blue. I got Wartime Black. Here's what. We also got LNER. Oh, well, I guess the LNER didn't import. Oh, here's Gordon's BR Blue Tender. Yeah, I got FR Edward, but the tender is okay, but the engine.
Oh, I see the problem. Buggy textures.
I don't know who can fix it.
I'm familiar with this problem. So, like, considering that I use Triangle 9, but, like, I can already tell what this is. This is a failed to load image, meaning that, like, the image is, like, not compressed. I don't know if that's correct. Not really, but, like, like, the image is not optimized to work properly.